Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you have a wonderful day. Unfortunately for us, our First Amendment rights are really being eroded by, obviously these criminals of the police. Because you can't go out and take out a Bible and read it to the public. That is not allowed for some god apparent reason. Because, last time I checked was the First Amendment to be able to read or say whatever the hell you want, along with being able to express your freedom of religion. But, unfortunately for Christians, or anybody that is of religious faith, that's not allowed, for Christians at least, because you'll be arrested for it. Don't believe me? Take a look at this. Young man arrested for sharing the Bible on a public sidewalk. Blatant violation of the First Amendment of the Constitution. Every one of those cops should be fired and sued, 100%. They should be fired, sued, and honestly put in jail for violating the First Amendment. It's that big of a deal here.
Serve one another. For all the law is fulfilled in one word, even in this, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. But if you bite and devour one another, beware lest you be consumed by one another.
Hey, what are you doing?
What is the problem?
I am on vacation. What are you doing? What's wrong with you? What are you doing? I just think that my hand. You didn't give him any warning. You just grabbed the mic.
No, this is the same one that we had in here before.
Yeah, that was in there. It was not out here. What is wrong with you? What are you doing? You didn't give us any warning.
Let it go. You guys have been warned. They said we can They said we can speak out here on the sidewalk freely.
You can speak, but there's no amplified device.
Nobody told us that.
What are you doing? Nobody told me that. That's what
Well, how come there's no amplification?
this.
Hey, you guys are acting like thugs, man. You're acting like straight up thugs.
Hey, you're taking away my hand.
He has every right to be out here engaging in speech. He has every right to be out here engaging in speech. There's cars driving by with their radios playing, that's amplified sound. People are standing out here with radios, that's amplified sound. The ordinance has to do with a decibel gauge. You don't just get to pick and choose which amplification you like and which you don't. That's selective enforcement of the law. That's discrimination on the basis of speech. That's what you all just did. Content-based discrimination based on speech. Walk away. Because you just did wrong.
Yep. So it's okay to, pretty much voice your opinions on things that are on the far left. But if anybody is trying to talk about the Bible or what have you, or anything of that matter, it's a problem. And let me be perfectly honest here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not really a religious person. I never have been. I have seen the stupidity and horribleness of what is going through religious values or what have you. In terms of mostly just what I had to go through specifically. No, I was not abused or anything of that matter. It's just, I just find it kind of ridiculous that you have to be forced to go through these things or what have you. But I'm not going to have anybody or have my opinions or force my opinions onto other people of saying you can't go and be religious or you can't go and be like that. I'm not saying that there's no devil or anything, because I definitely believe there is a devil among us, among many other things, and if you think I'm going to go be touching a Ouija board, you're sadly mistaken. I am not going to be haunted by whatever comes into my room, and then makes me run out of my room or out of my house. So, by all means, don't come near my house with a Ouija board, because by all means, I'll be shooting you out with some salt, and a little bit of, some old black man Christian water. But, by all means, I'm not going to go and say, you can't go and do this. Well, the cops, unfortunately, have said this, and they have made that very perfectly clear. However, it looks like we have some justification here. Is that from from information. It says that, here's my report for Ruble said about the young street preachers arrested and detained at a public drag event in Wisconsin. Marcus Schroeder told the Republican Senator that it was no honor to be arrested for the sake of spreading Christ and his kingdom. It says the public police arrested several young people in Wisconsin for preaching the gospel at a public drag queen event targeting toward children. Two of the young preachers shared their response in exclusive comments too. Exactly. So what we're seeing here is that it was a public drag queen event. They allowed the public drag queen to be there. But of course, when it comes down to when it comes to the Bible or anything related to religion, that's a bad go. You can't go and do this. So, it makes it even worse. So, let's just say that Wisconsin, you guys don't have your freedoms. You voted for this, so you're not allowed to have your freedoms. But yeah, you can be arrested for, going, pretty much saying for what you would say, the Constitution. The First Amendment is not allowed there. And that's a huge, massive violation, which should have not only the police department sued into oblivion, the police department completely restructured, and the police department, honest, and every last one of those officers put in jail. That will probably send a very strong message that you just don't violate the First Amendment, otherwise you will face severe and harsh consequences. That should probably be a good start. But we also have this here from Fox 32 News. Illinois is ending cash bail at backdoor defund movement that will spark police exodus, experts say. So, we have this. We have that Chicago, the hellhole of our country. Illinois is enacting a law that ends cash bail as a backdoor way to defund law enforcement. It will likely spark a police exodus as officers ask why they should even bother arresting people, according to retired law enforcement officials who spoke to Fox News Digital. No one is looking at the victim side of this or the law enforcement side of this. We have politicians that think that bail is racist against the underprivileged, but it's not. This is a legislature backdoor way of defunding the police. Retired Fulton County Sheriff Donald Ick said the Illinois Supreme Court ruled by July 18th that the elimination of cash bail did not violate the Constitution, which will allow the law to proceed and take effect on September 18th. After legal pushback from law enforcement and prosecutors. Once it is enforced, judges will not require suspects charged with crimes to post bail in order to leave jail while they await trial. Suspects deemed a threat to the public or those who are likely to flee can still be required to remain in jail. As I said, guys, welcome to the Purge in Chicago, and only Chicago as of currently. Because, obviously, the Purge pretty much means that you can go and commit crimes and still be allowed to roam free. Go commit any type of stealings, robbings, or what have you, and it's okay, because, you're going to be released to cash bail. Great job, Chicago. Great job, blacks, by the way. Oh, you think I wasn't going to mention you. Silly you. You think I wasn't going to mention the blacks? Oh, that's just asinine, because it is your fault. Let's be honest here. If you think that it's not your fault, then why is the majority of Chicago black-related, right? Why is it that it's constantly that the blacks vote for this stuff, and then when it all goes bad and you are tired of the police takeovers, you're like, oh no, why is it happening to us? Why is our complete city going to crumble? Well, you voted for it. Time to wake up and face reality, you idiots. I am so sick and tired of the black community being stupid and as fat. That they think that they can't be punished, or that they think they can't be forced for their consequences. Well, guess what? You are. And you are the part of the reasons why you have little people, of course your own people, running around committing murder, committing crimes, joining gangs, making worse places for your community, having takeovers. Black women, you're also the ones that are in part of the reason why you have so many people also doing it, because of a whole bunch of single mothers. So let's make the black community responsible for their actions. For once, in their lives. Maybe it might change them. Maybe it might stop them from committing crimes. Maybe it will stop them making rap music about killing, murdering, raping, and all this other stuff to people. Because I'm sick and tired of it. And you guys deserve every last bit of demonstrable, dangerous stuff that happens to you. I'm sick and tired of it, and it needs to happen now. So let your voting system please do its job, to where you get your complete community destroyed, everything eliminated, and you want me to feel sorry for you. Sorry, that's not going to happen here. We don't do here in January Reports. We make everybody here accountable for their reasons. And if you guys think, oh, well, that's bad, well, too bad. I know we don't play these games anymore. If you want people to stop thinking less of you, if you want people to stop thinking that you're degenerates, if you want people to respect you, then stop promoting bullshit. Stop promoting stupid stuff. That just might make you seem a little bit better in the lights of people. Because right now, you just make us look like we're absolute hooligans. There's a reason why I don't associate with the black community, and why I don't like the black community as of right now. Why should I associate with you people when you obviously don't do good for yourselves? You make us all look like idiots. There's only a handful of black people that I have come deemed to respect. handful. But the rest, it's really weird onto why you guys keep on voting to destroy yourselves. It's almost like when it happened in the 1960s or 1970s, to when you guys destroyed your own community. It's almost like you guys hate yourselves. Weird. You'll see an exodus. You're going to see less people coming into the profession, and you're going to see the minute officers can get the minimum pension, they're going to be out the door. That is a big problem. Which will argue that law enforcement in the state who are looking to leave will likely find jobs in states that have a reputation to support law enforcement, and I'm talking about their citizens and politicians. Chaos will also likely unfold September 18th, so especially in the jurisdictions of more suburban police departments, as officials iron out how to operate under the new law. You're going to see a lot of dissatisfaction in the job, and you're going to see philosophers say, when I even bother with it. So you go to a fight in the street, where you usually would arrest somebody for battery, or you would charge somebody with driving offense. You're going to be like, why should I even do this? Why should I even stop this person? Why should I even make the arrest? Hackett, who serves as the Secretary for the Illinois Internal Order of Police, agreed with Wetzel's argument of a likely exodus. And it's all going to start soon. Welcome to the Purge, ladies and gentlemen. Chicago, brace for yourself. It's going to be a very, very fun ride. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care.